Hello everybody, this is Sarahscopic and you're watching Traffic Musings. So as you can see, I'm in a very different car. This is not a rented or a leased car. This is my brother's car, actually. Very old car. Actually, it's not really that old. He got it, like late 2000s, I think? Not 2010, like a little before that. Probably like 2005-ish, I think. I think that's how old this car is. So, I mean, it's like 10 years old, but, I mean, lots of people have cars that are way older than that. So, comparatively, it's not that old. But for a car, it is old, and it kind of shows. I like this car. This was actually the first car I drove consistently before I got my own car, and I like it well enough. But it's gotten some love, quite a bit of love for the road, as in it's probably gotten a few dents and stuff over the years. Let me be honest, there's only one thing that bothers me about this car, just one little thing, and that is the steering wheel, because I am used to my car giving me a nice smooth ride, I guess, because it's slightly newer. In this car, you can't really see it because you can't really see the steering wheel, and also we're not going very fast, so it only happens when you're like going on the highway. But it starts shaking like crazy, like it's vibrating, like a video game controller during, you know, when you get hit or something. Like it just, that vibration, that constant little vibration, it's like jittering my teeth. It's so weird. I'm not used to it. And I feel so bad for my brother and his poor hands. Ugh. Also introducing today, Gabby is not in this car because I didn't need Gabby because her little sister, apparently, actually no, you're older, so you must be the really old sister. Anyway, a different GPS is here, the smaller but very intelligent sister. I will call you Stella. Why is this particular GPS smarter than the other ones? Well, this GPS actually tells me how the traffic is. Poor Gabby and Miss Smithington, rest her soul, never told me or tells me about the traffic. They just estimate the best time based on whatever. And Stella here actually tells me that I have about 12 minutes of delay of traffic. And that's great to know, because usually I don't get to know that. And it even updates. Also, Stella is super tiny, like super tiny. And I can see it well enough, but she's so smelly, cute, and smart. So thank you, Stella. We appreciate you being here today and letting me know how the traffic is. So thank you. So, as you guys probably know from previous episodes, I'm gonna do a sleep study next week on a Monday. That'll be great. On top of all of that, before that, I get to wear this nifty little watch thingy, kind of. It's basically an old-fashioned, less cool-looking Fitbit. I don't really know what it tests, to be honest. It reads light, so I guess it's reading... I'm a little confused about this part, but it reads how much light, I guess, is in the room or something. I'm not exactly sure how that works. All I know is that there's a little silver button that you can kind of see that on the side of it, and I'm supposed to press that... I just spit. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to press that button whenever I go to sleep, take a nap, or whenever I have to take it off. Because I'm not supposed to take it off, but if you can't submerge it in water, so anytime I take a shower, I have to take it off. If I would be in any danger of breaking it, like if I actually did sports, then I would take it off for that too. But other than that, at least it stays on. And so I guess I think the buttons don't turn it on or off. They just, I think, do a ping on the meters of whatever the output is. And so I think it's so that, you know, because you have to make a sleep, sorry, I'm not explaining this correctly. I have to make a sleep chart that basically notates like when I fell asleep, how long it took me to fall asleep, which I am terrible at estimating. I can never tell how much it takes for me to fall asleep. Sometimes I feel like an hour's passed by and it's only been 10 minutes, and sometimes I feel like 5 minutes has passed by and it's actually been an hour. So I can't really tell. I have to do that, and I think that's just to correlate with the pings they see, so they can say, oh, okay, so this happened, and so I think they can see how much light was there and stuff. I don't think it measures like heart rate or anything. I don't see how it would, but maybe it does. It looks super old, so I don't really know. But maybe it does. Someone can correct me in the comments if they know more about this than I do, because I had no idea. All they told me was that it gathers light, so don't like wear long sleeves or cover it up while you sleep. Which is a lot easier said than done, because every time I go to sleep, I want the covers on me, especially if I have the fan on, so it's nice and cool in my room, so I want all the covers on. But with this, you can't really do that, and so I have to do what I did awkwardly last night, which is like lay on my side and like have the covers pushed up. I also, you know, wear my coat in the morning and in the car sometimes, and so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with that. They say don't wear long sleeve shirts, which is a good thing I'm not doing this in the winter, because that would be impossible. I guess at that point you would just take it off and put it back on. point is that I don't know what you're supposed to do with coats. I guess because they figure it'd be rare enough, it's not going to matter, but I keep shoving it up anyway, just in case, because I didn't want to mess it up. The worst part about this whole thing, though, is the silver button part. You can't tell when you're pushing it. It's awful. They tell you that, you know, if you thought you forgot to push it, don't push it randomly, because that will make things more confusing, I think, because then I think, like I said, there's the ping, I guess. I don't really know. They didn't explain that part. I'm just assuming. But the problem is that, like, you can't tell when you pressed it. It just kind of, like, there's no click, there's no beep, there's not even a real satisfying, like, anything. It just kind of gives way, but you can't even tell if you pushed it hard enough, not hard enough at all. It's awful. So that's my main thing. They need to get on that. Like, that would not be hard to do. Like, make the button that you can click. For someone with very, very minor what's the word I'm looking for? Non-clinical, like, OCD, as in the kind where, you know, you worry about whether you actually did the thing, and so you keep doing it or keep checking your clock. It's the worst thing in the world. Someone with actual OCD, this would be a nightmare, because there's no way to tell if you actually clicked it right. There's no indication, and so you just have to hope that you did it. At the same time, I guess this would be great for helping, you know, in therapy with someone with OCD, because there's no way for them to be able to tell if they did it correctly, so they're just gonna have to deal with it, which is a very non-political correct way to explain how OCD therapy works. Yeah, this is getting way away from me now. Okay, we're over time, so we're just gonna stop right here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope something amazing happens to you. Without further ado, I hope to see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!